What's up, guys? Robert O'Crook here. I've been helping freelancers and agencies on Upwork for the last 4 years plus full time. Worked with more than 200 clients to date, helping them figure out their Upwork profile, automating notifications for idle jobs, proposal sending, and call handling, everything needed for Upwork success. In this mini course, we're going to look at the fundamentals of what creates an exceptional Upwork profile preview. Okay, so what is an Upwork profile preview? What we can see on the screen right now is a profile preview. It's this view that clients often have when they're browsing Upwork looking for the right freelancers to invite to their project. In this view, I'm doing like a manual search. I've typed in a keyword and I've thrown on a couple of filters, very similar to how a client might search for some of the best talent to invite to their project after posting a job. The client side of things, they're going to also have a profile preview kind of view directly shown to them once they've posted a job. But we can learn the principles of how to create a great preview in general right here in this example search. So what can we see? Well, we see a highlight of a person's profile. And if we click on that preview, then we can see the full profile is pulled up. Now, it is possible to get invites and messages just from your profile preview, but you're going to get a lot more of them and overall have a much better result if you're getting clients clicking through to really read through your profile, to read your full description, watch your video introduction if you have one, check out your portfolio and anything else you've put in your profile. So what makes a good preview? Well, it's basically quickly demonstrating to the client that you're an expert, you're awesome at what you do, and even better if you can differentiate yourself against your competitors. Why does that client want to speak to you instead of the other freelancers that are showing in the results? So when it comes to headshots, quick and easy. Zoom in all the way, neck and above. You got a small amount of space, zoom it in on your face. Big, smiling, friendly, ideally with your teeth showing. The friendlier looking, the better. Use a good quality picture for this, okay? So having good lighting or having professional help or using a newer smartphone in portrait mode are all ways to do this. But really looking friendly, approachable is the goal with the picture. Picture plays a bigger role than you might imagine. When it comes to title, if I could sum it up really quickly, 3 little nuggets. Differentiate yourself with some sort of pattern disrupting text. So on my profile, it's battle tested Upwork strategy. Okay, that's kind of mind catching. It's pattern disrupting. Make sure you use the major keywords and phrases that describe the work that you're delivering, and mention who you're working for. Okay, is it for US businesses? Is it for in my case, it's for expert freelancers? Is it for enterprises? So those 3 elements worked into a title usually going to come out better than what a lot of people come up with. Location, we can't change that. Available now badge, turn it on. Hourly rate, we can set that. It goes beyond our little mini training, but we do have control of it. The other badges and stats here we don't have control of, so we don't need to worry about them. Make sure to familiarize yourself with rising talent, top rated plus, expert vetted, so you understand how you can work towards earning those. First 2 lines of your main profile description, as you can see highlighted here, these are massive, okay? So don't waste this space on sharing information that's already shown in the preview. Instead, introduce new information that explains to the client what your strengths are or what makes you unique. Not everyone is truly unique, but everyone has strengths, okay? Strengths could be things like your communication skills, attention to detail, or otherwise. Things that make you unique are things that other people don't have. It could be specific training, more experience, awards, things like this. If your profile is eligible to offer consultations, make sure you add those. And when it comes to filling in the skills on your profile, make sure that in your general profile, you tag at least 15 of the most relevant skills that you can come up with. Beyond that, the last thing to keep in mind is that if you're in a graphic niche, like if you're a graphic designer, the profile preview is actually going to change. And now we can see that the first thumbnail image from the first portfolio item in a freelancer's profile is shown. We're gonna make sure that this thumbnail looks amazing. Likewise, if you're in the video space, it's gonna pull the first video that's in a portfolio item you might have uploaded. So making sure that thumbnail is optimized for this very limited space you've got here, okay? So just recapping quickly, there's different previews and this is gonna change over time, but the principle here is go look at what are the parts of my profile that a client is gonna potentially see in these shortened preview views, and put effort into making every little element that's shown in here absolutely top-notch, 10 out of 10, so that you increase the likelihood they click through. And then ideally the rest of your profile is also 10 out of 10, so that by the time they finish reviewing your profile, their perception is, man, I gotta chat with this freelancer because they are the person for my job. Okay, so final thoughts. We covered exactly how we want to approach creating an exceptional profile preview on Upwork to help us get more click-throughs on our profile, which leads to more invitations, more direct messages, more hires, all of these things. This micro course is just touching on one element of what it takes to fully optimize your Upwork lead generation strategy. The 4 areas, in my opinion, that are super important are going to be profile development, automating notifications for idle jobs, proposal sending, and call handling. So whether you want to hire a professional like myself, look at free resources on Upwork, YouTube, or other places, it's up to you, but support is out there for you. Take advantage of your ability to learn in those 4 areas if you want to move the needle for yourself on Upwork and get a lot better results.